Sirens screamed outside my house as my daughter collapsed, barely breathing on the floor. Neighbors gathered, panic spreading faster than footsteps across the quiet street. Paramedics arrived quickly, ambulance lights slicing through suburban darkness sharply. Then HOA Karen stepped forward, arms crossed, blocking the entrance deliberately. She claimed emergency vehicles violated community traffic flow regulations tonight. I shouted that someone was dying inside my home right now. Karen demanded permits, identification, and HOA authorization forms immediately. Paramedics froze, shocked by the audacity unfolding. My phone shook as I called repeatedly for help. The patient inside wasn't just anyone, unknown to Karen. She was the mayor's daughter, visiting quietly that evening. Karen didn't know, and that ignorance sealed her fate. Sirens echoed uselessly, while Karen argued policy enforcement loudly. Neighbors recorded everything, disbelief etched across their faces. Paramedics warned, seconds mattered, voices tight with urgency. Karen threatened fines if they crossed her imaginary boundary. Suddenly, police units arrived responding to escalating emergency calls. Karen tried asserting HOA authority over uniformed officers confidently. Officers ignored her, clearing the path immediately. Paramedics rushed inside, equipment rattling urgently. The mayor arrived minutes later, face pale with fear. He watched his daughter loaded into the ambulance carefully. His eyes turned slowly toward Karen, standing nearby. Silence fell heavier than any siren ever could. Karen began explaining bylaws, rules, and misunderstandings nervously. The mayor listened without interrupting, expression unreadable and cold. Police requested Karen's identification formally. Her confidence collapsed instantly. Witnesses provided footage from multiple angles. Every second of obstruction was documented clearly. The mayor thanked paramedics personally before leaving. Then consequences began unfolding rapidly. Karen was detained for obstructing emergency medical services. HOA board members arrived panicking, whispering excuses urgently. Police questioned them about enforcement training and authority. No one had good answers prepared. News vans appeared before sunrise, cameras hungry for outrage. Headlines formed quickly across local networks. HOA blocks ambulance carrying mayor's daughter spread everywhere. Phones rang non-stop across the neighborhood. HOA emergency meetings were called hastily. Lawyers advised silence, but damage was irreversible. Karen resigned publicly, blaming stress and misunderstanding. Nobody believed her anymore. Investigations expanded into HOA practices citywide. Prior complaints surfaced, ignored, and buried previously. Patterns of intimidation and overreach emerged clearly. Accountability finally found daylight. The mayor's daughter recovered thankfully after surgery. Gratitude mixed with fury fueled further action. Emergency access laws were reinforced immediately. HOA powers were restricted permanently. Karen faced charges and civil lawsuits simultaneously. Her reputation collapsed faster than her authority ever stood. Neighbors testified willingly, voices shaking with relief. Years of fear poured out publicly. HOA leadership was replaced entirely. New rules prioritized safety over control. Emergency lanes were repainted boldly. Training became mandatory. My house felt quieter afterward, heavier somehow. Trauma lingers even when justice arrives. But knowing she survived changed everything. Relief finally outweighed anger. Karen avoided the neighborhood completely afterward. Her name became a cautionary tale locally. Authority without empathy proved dangerous. Power without sense destroyed itself. Replay those sirens sometimes at night, remembering how close everything came to disaster. One decision nearly cost a life. Documentation saved many others. Cameras don't lie when people do. Rules should never block humanity. Emergencies expose true character instantly. An entitlement fails under pressure. She blocked an ambulance confidently. She didn't know who waited inside. Consequences arrived faster than sirens, and louder. The mayor never spoke publicly about revenge. He didn't need to. Systems corrected themselves forcefully, permanently. HOA power dissolved under scrutiny. Safety reclaimed priority everywhere. One block changed everything, forever. Karen enforced rules without compassion. Reality enforced consequences without mercy. The difference was unforgettable. In public, an ambulance was delayed. A life was nearly lost. Justice arrived just in time. Thankfully, she blocked emergency access proudly. The patient was the mayor's daughter. She never saw that coming. And entitlement finally met accountability.